Everyone, welcome back. Let's carry on, shall we? Okay, so we had the children's room where, let me see if I can remember what I was doing then. So we had those word puzzles in the boxes, which, that's right, gave us the paintings ultimately, which we wanted to have a look at. This still not opening. Let's see if there's anything else immediately obvious. There was this in the basket. Well, looks like, is this the mother's handwriting? Looks like she's definitely not happy with the situation. Nothing else that I can see straight away. And then nothing else. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's some coins on the side there, and a book. Right, that was the hints for the paintings. More coins. And that's probably about it then on this area. Right, so we've got 1, 2. Wasn't there a third? There was 3 pictures in the books, but obviously we just need 2 of them, supposedly. Well, let's try this one, because it looks slightly easier. Don't honestly know the best way of doing this. Oh, it's rotating different areas, so it's not. So this one seems to be locked into place, which is fine. Oh, okay, so this one. So which ones are rotating again? The alternate ones. Right, so we just need to get these in place then. So that's okay, that layer's fine. Something like that. Yep, that's okay. This one looks like that, possibly? No, that's not quite right. Maybe like that. So that's... There we go, so that's fitting properly. And then this is very hard to do. Well, it's not hard exactly, it's just slightly time consuming. That's that. But that is going to then rotate, so it's not quite in the right position just yet. That's okay. This one is now fine. That one's okay. So that's possibly all the stationary pieces sorted. This is good. This needs to rotate some more. Yep. This needs to rotate. This is good. This is out of alignment. Like so. So this is fine. This can come round. Yep. This also needs to go around a few more times. That should bring it into place when it all rotates. Good. And then it's just this one bit in the corner here. Good. Okay, so not quite what I was hoping for. I'm not exactly sure what I was hoping for, but not that anyway. Let's try this one. So if I recall correctly, one half rotates, and then the other half rotates. What if you turn one in the middle? The middle bit rotates. And the corner? Same half. So we could get the left and right pieces, or columns I should say, we could get those sorted. Might actually have a look at the picture and see if I can figure out exactly how it's supposed to go. So it looks like that's correct. This is the corner piece, that's satisfactory. Let's try... Is this figure supposed to be upside down, or... I'm pretty sure that looks correct, so that's the right way around anyway. So if we... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That looks okay, and that's fine. Yep, that's okay. Okay, so we can cheat the rotation ever so slightly then by, on the third go round, making something we don't care about rotate. Like so. That's not quite right. That's still not quite right. I can't quite figure out. Let's do... That's correct. Just need to rotate these a bit more though, because this is now, that's better, that's now all in alignment. So we could do this and rotate this one, good. So now it's just a case of getting this half all sorted. I wonder if we... Good, that's right, that's fine. This looks right, so now it's just these pieces here. So one... Let's do that again quickly. So that's okay, good. So 1, 2. So if we rotate this one more time, that should be fine when it all clicks round. Let's do this one. So that's okay, so that can go around once, good. So that all looks good, which just leaves this, which I think is supposed to be like that. So I'll have to bring it round again quickly. So 1, 2. Not quite then. Let's do this. Good, that's fine. This is fine. Excellent. Okay, so something else to put one of these in, maybe? Yep, that works. So if we click this button, then good, that's the second of the 2 rooms sorted. And another note. Yep, so the sister is definitely packing up and leaving. Which I guess why no one's around. We found, yeah, I think we found this one already, didn't we? There was nothing on the shelves here? Nope. Nothing under the bed. Doesn't appear to be. So we've got this. I don't think that dial would fit in there, but it's worth a try. Looks like it's a slightly different colour, so it's a kind of bronze disc rather than a silver disc. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go and see if we can't fit this turning dial in somewhere. And I think we've still got another door to check as well. And that box still doesn't open, I believe. Nope. Because the lever, that's right, we need a lever for it. So we'll try over here. Ah, that's locked as well, which is... Why is that locked? Oh, because we could maybe need a key for it. Well, there's no keyhole there, but I think there was the other locked door back this way. Was it this one? That one doesn't need a key. So we've got one of 2 turning dials. So where's the second one then? There was a word puzzle somewhere that we missed, or we couldn't quite figure out what the actual word was supposed to be. I can't see that photo, but it's just a collectible, so never mind. None of these drawers open. No, I think we got everything from this area. There's just the holster there, which we could probably use to open up something, maybe. So yeah, 2 of 4 lit up, so that's a reasonable start. Was it downstairs, the other letter puzzle? No, it seems to have disappeared entirely. Where on earth did it go to? And we've got a clock with, we're not sure what time it's supposed to be. So if we go back this way, we've got this door here. I think there it is. So what's that supposed to be then? Or whatever it's supposed to be, I can't seem to access it anymore. So did we solve it? I don't think we did. That's the key. That's the second rocket. Nothing else, nope. Oh no. Okay, I was getting unduly worried for nothing. Yeah, like I said before, music puzzles are my bane. So it just looks like we needed to activate it and nothing more, which is nice. And it gives a jaunty tune. And this is the third one of these. Yeah, the third one of these picture puzzles. That is the third one, isn't it? No, it's not quite. It's not quite right, is it? But we'll solve it anyway. Or will we? What is it? 1, 2. Yeah, that should be. Oh, unless that's the. That's the bottom. Oh, okay, so it's slightly different then. And there's our second turning dial. There's nothing else immediately obvious apart from whatever this is that doesn't want to do anything. Nothing else on the ceiling? Nope. Okay, so we'll go and slot this one in and see if we can get this working. Right then, we did have... Let me see. That's not quite what I was hoping for. Unless it's... Okay, I see. At least I think I see. Is it going to reset? Yep. So we need down arrow first, square, yep, circle, up arrow, which presumably is this one, and then down again. No, that's only part of it. That looks like the full sequence. Oh, that did work. It just, I thought the bar had to fill up all the way. But fine, we'll take that. We've got another knife holster by the looks of it. We don't have the key for that. This is... Oh. Okay. So there was something about... Yeah, turning these two on either side. Or something on either side, and it's these... light... hot... lanterns. I forgot the term for them for a second. Now, where was that picture? Of course, it was the one at the front. So, that rotates a quarter of a turn, this one rotates a half turn. Like so. And then, presumably, this is all the way around. And we've got something useful. So another gem holder, and then our third button for a door. And we've got, I'm sure we've got some other bits and pieces here. This doesn't accept that, but it looks like it should accept something. Can I click off without going out the door? No, apparently not. Let's go back and... So we've got nothing. So that's a... Now are those two dots part of this symbol? Well, we'll try and keep that in mind. Okay, so we're looking for yellow gems this time rather than green ones. So are they all contained? I think they're all contained here. So there's 1, 2... 3 would be up there. And 4 would be... not immediately obvious. But it's probably within this room somewhere. That looks like... Is that the opposite face of where that glowing light was on the other room? So we just need to rotate this round so it fits the pattern. Okay, so it's around the centre then, because the centre doesn't rotate. How does this... There we go, that looks right. Oh, it's a bit fiddly to rotate. So we got 3 lights, and presumably that's lit up something on the other side. So we'll go have a look at that in a second. We'll just check there's nothing immediately obvious. We still need that that 4th gem, sorry. We've got another symbol and more dots. Are those? I think those are supposed to be part of the pattern somehow. Now, the game isn't making a note of this. Should I be writing it down, basically? Well, if we get stuck at a later date and I think it's useful, I'll probably come back then and make a note of it. I don't think there was... This guy's hovering around here for some reason, but I think we found everything in this particular area. No, he's just hanging out, doing his thing. No, nothing else there. Okay, well let's go and look at the other side of that circular area, which is this one. No, it's still... Oh. Right, so I can light up 3 lights, and presumably they need to be the same 3 as the opposite side. Okay, let's go back then and we'll figure out which ones those are supposed to be. So it was there. And we need... So, outer disk, inner disk, slightly more inner disk. I'll try and remember. So, 1... Let's see if I can work this one out from the top. So 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and then 1, 2, 3 to the left. Might be one way of doing it. So if we go 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 1, 2, 3 to the left. And that moved itself on the opposite side, so we'll go back again. We're wearing out this carpet. And we'll see if we can now access it from the other side. Yep, That looks good. And presumably that's going to fit into yet another constellation pattern on the wall somewhere, such as the previous one. But that doesn't help us with our fourth and final gem for this room, which is going to be somewhere here. It's just where. That does nothing. And we don't have a key for that. If we did have a key, I suspect it may very well open up, and we might be able to get another gem out of it, possibly. And this doesn't seem to do anything. So we've got... Does that definitely not? Definitely doesn't fit in there. And this does nothing else apart from that. Did we not? Okay. So we've got a box, and then there are symbols matching the ones we've been picking up around the room. Maybe that's the fourth gem then. So this is in the middle. Now I know what the dots are for. So that symbol is the middle symbol. Yep. We've got one symbol that's on the right, which is that symbol. And there's one symbol on the left. Now, can I just find that symbol? It could be on a box like the other ones. It is indeed on a box like the other ones. I probably could have guessed it. I mean, you've only got one dial left, so you just rotate until it clicks, but it's far more satisfying to actually find it. Good, so that's our 4 gems. And they slot into here and they retract the locks that were holding this from clicking into place here. So that's coming together nicely. And that was the bronze looking disc, by the looks of it, that we needed for the children's room. Was it this one here? Yes, it was. Okay. Nothing like a good old false back wardrobe. This is very lavish. I think this is possibly the uncle's room. It certainly looks like the best of the bedrooms we've seen so far. And presumably that means that door is now back out onto the... Oh. I was going to say back out onto the corridor, but it's not. So which is the corridor door? This one here? Yep, there we go. Did I think I may have... No, I don't know if I saw that bit of paper before, but now I have. So the chest with... Those will be the swords then, for the various holders we've been seeing around the place. So we'll go slot those in a second. In the meantime, this is not opening. We'll... Oh, I can't... Can I turn it off? No. That's... Well, I was hoping to not have the static in the background, but we'll have to leave it for the time being. Locked insert disk. Yeah, so we need a floppy disk from somewhere. boy, that takes him back. If you don't remember floppy disks, that's quite alright. They were... I'm not going to say they're awful bits of... excuse me, I'm not going to say they're awful bits of kit, but we can certainly do better nowadays. So I need the... Oh no. These are giving off... By the sounds of it... Are they the same? They sound like ever so slightly different pitches. So... It's not... Well, there could be a handy light pattern to find, or it could be a sound pattern. I really hope it's a light pattern. Well, let's carry on because we don't have an answer for that just yet. And we've got, this would be the third of the pitches we saw. Yeah, there we go. The death of Socrates. This is... Okay, so we have to find the right segments and get them all kind of locked into place. This could be interesting. So I think that one is... So we'll move that like so, and we'll... Whoop. No, that one needs to go at the bottom there, like so. So that works out. We need a section of wall with some faces on it, which is possibly that one. So if we rotate like this. Yep. And then a section of ceiling with not much else on it. Possibly this bit here. So if we do that, this disc looks satisfactory. Oh, okay. So we need to take this piece out and realign, like so. Good. This is presumably supposed to be on this section, the bottom one is supposed to be on the right, so we'll swap that out. Yep, which just leaves... That's the right way around for the left-hand disc, but the segments aren't quite right. We need this bit, I think at the top here is the bed, so that needs to come down. Yep. This bit is... I'm not sure. Ah, this bit here, I think. So if we do that... Yeah, unfortunately now we're just moving pieces around this disc. This could be trickier than I thought. And then this needs to rotate like that. So actually we need that bit. Let's do this. I'm not quite sure. This might very well be the one we borrowed a cheat code for. Scandalous, I know. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? That foot. Let me have a think about this. I need to swap out pieces, so when I swap them back again they're going to be fine. So that's all okay. We've just got this area to worry about now. So that rotates, that's fine. This piece needs to be there. So if we do this, that's all good. It's just these pieces around this left-hand dial now that just need to be in different positions, basically. Okay, what's the best way of doing it then? So we'll take this one down. No. Let's take this one up. It's just moving the problem around though, isn't it? It is indeed. Yep. And then so that needs to go like this. This most definitely needs to come back round like so. Is that excellent? Okay, what did it do? Oh, that was handy of the little flying device. So maybe they're programmable, and you can program with a certain task to do. Yep, so the sister's basically finally given up. And the guy's still doing his research. Souls of the dead in mechanical shells. So this is definitely all sort of coming together in a general story. I'm really going to have to come back and have a read of this at the end. But yeah, it all seems reasonably coherent, and it's nice to sort of tie in all the bits and pieces. We've got another chapter of this story, and 1705. Is that a time for the clock, I wonder? The way it's written with the sort of the gap in the middle there leads me to believe it could very well be, so we'll give that a try. If nothing else, at least we've ruled out the possibility. And there's nothing else here, is there? Oh, no, I spoke too soon. There's a bulb. Well, those always come in handy, so we'll take that. I'm still not sure where I should be using this wall tile pattern. I haven't noticed any particularly obvious blank sections of wall. Anything else here? Nope. Nope, that looks like it. So we'll go back, we'll use the daggers. If I can remember where they're supposed to go. Was there wasn't one here, was there? And then there's that puzzle there as well. Nope, I think that's it. So we'll go back out. We've got one around here somewhere. Nope, maybe not. So there's one. Yep, that's now lit up, so that handily tells me it's doing something. Don't recall if there's one downstairs, but I'll have a check anyway, just in case. Yep, there's 2. And then was there one even further down the stairwell? Well, not that I can see. So just back upstairs then. Nothing we missed here? Just wondering if that section of wall is supposed to do something. Oh, I was going to check the clock, wasn't I? Let's do that quickly while I'm in the general area. And it's still in my mind. So it was supposed to be 17, which is 5 o'clock, 05. No? Okay, well it was worth a try. This is opened, and I still need the central disk, and the central disk was back in the master bedroom. So we'll carry on with these daggers. Make a very satisfying sound. Nothing else. Well, I missed that, so that's very handy. Let's go and do the final dagger first, and then we'll come back and explore the little attic space there. So those are all lit up, and presumably that means the chest is now where we got them from. The chest is now doing something. Ah! Very handy. So that's our floppy disk. Access. Access what? Enter password. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a 9-letter password. Do I? And presumably this is just the entire alphabet. Including numbers? Nope, so just password incorrect. I don't know if I've come across an inline letter password. Let's go and check the attic way. We've still got a bulb we could do something with, and we've got a glowing light, which I don't think we found anything to place it into yet. Although there's 2 bulbs out, and that looks like another glowy light. Can I do anything with this? No. So I can't put the light onto the burnt out areas, and I can't pick this thing up. Is that the brick pattern I wonder though? Doesn't look like it. So at least 3 bricks across, and this is only 2 possibly if you don't count half bricks. So maybe not that bit. Well, let's go and do the attic way anyway. Maybe that, if we go up in the attic, there's some way of lowering the chandelier down, possibly? That might be a thing. Don't think, no it wasn't. Oh, it was here. So we've got a broken bulb and A very shiny new bulb. Another radio. I think I'm probably just going to ignore these radios now, they don't seem to be doing much. Let's see, we've got a doorway here. And this is very good. The Gemini twins, if my poster is accurate. So we've got one of the lights, we need two more, and this is probably going to be, if it's anything like the other one downstairs, it's probably just going to be another collectible. So if I don't find it, I'm not too fussed. Well, it looks like the kids certainly spent some time up here anyway. They've been, yeah, seeing a lot of these. Very nice. Looks like they had to take the same exciting boat trip in that we did. Okay. Anything else in this area? We've got some more coins. I think the radio was possibly the only thing in this particular bit. So we've got a box, and there was one of them that had 3 digits, didn't it? Not that one. 274. Very good. And there was a thing that required a lever, wasn't there? I don't quite know what those figures are, but they look interesting. Well, let's go downstairs. We can use that lever, certainly, and that gets us somewhere new, hopefully. If I can just remember where it was supposed to go. I think it was down this way. And there we go. No. Bit fiddly. Right, not as progressing as I hoped, unfortunately. So we'll go and use it anyway, just to clear it out of the way, and then we don't have to worry about doing it later on. So then, there's a number of things we're still missing. We're still missing whatever this... Oh, it's... Well, I was right. It's definitely a clue of some kind, but what is it a clue for then? Don't know. Anyway, we're still missing this brick pattern. We've used, I think, the code for that, and we've used Castor and Pollux on one of the word puzzles, so that's all out the way. We've got some nice pictures. We've got a bunch of reading to possibly do in case it gives us a hint for something. Back in here we've got the computer password. Was there a 9-letter clue in one of these? We use Castor and Pollux. Medusa's only got 6 letters. Eskimo's only got 6 letters. We've got some kind of light puzzle, possibly sound puzzle for that. This guy's just hovering around the wardrobe. This case is not yet open. Presumably, maybe once we find the password for the computer, that will then open. doesn't help us quite yet. We've got the chandelier, which doesn't seem to do anything, but that's presumably the third light for the constellation puzzle upstairs. We did the painting. I think we found everything in the bedroom. So there's a number of things to do, but there's also quite a few bits and pieces that aren't immediately obvious. We found this book, didn't we? Yep. This is definitely something. Sword and shield. There was a sword and shield that we couldn't use, wasn't there? And then this bathtub is just a very large, ornate bathtub. I think the sword and shield was actually back down. No, that's the same way. I think the sword and shield was actually back downstairs. So if we go down here, it was, yeah, in the corner. Oh. I mean, I clicked on that before, so I don't know why it would only just decide to work now. Maybe we had to turn the time and then click it? Okay. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, so I'll just take that collectible. And this is another expanse of wall, which we might click on different bricks. Nope. Ah, here we go. So these bricks then. So this one and this one were already slid out. Is that a starting point? 2, 3, 3. Which ones can we use? These ones. That's the top of the puzzle. And this is the bottom of the puzzle. And these are the 3, and these are the 3, 3 and 3. So we want these out, like so. Yep, that makes sense. And then these two, no, these two out. So 4 and 2, and that should be, yeah, why doesn't it work indeed? Unless it's opposite, so these have to be pushed in, and these have to be, the other ones have to be pulled out. No, that doesn't. Right, so all the bricks are in. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Yeah, I understand this guy's frustration now. Well, we'll leave it. Oh. Oh, it reset. It wasn't doing anything, it just reset itself. Let's try that, maybe. Nope, just... So we have to get the puzzle right first, otherwise it resets. Is there some kind of master switch then that has to be activated first of all? Not that I can obviously see. And there's... Okay, so that's the stairway upstairs from the other side. There's nothing else here. Okay, well I think now's as good a time as any for a bit of a break. What I will do though is I'll go back and I'll have a thorough read of all the myriad notes and books and bits and pieces we picked up, see if there's anything obvious in them that looks like a password or a 9-digit code. And I think there was also another six-letter word puzzle that I can jot some possibilities down for. So yeah, I'll just do a bunch of reading basically, and then catch up with you guys next time. So I'll see you then.